Well, here I am getting blessed by the rain again, but I enjoy doing this. Aloha guys, PCH rods by Okuma are so strong that a lot of charter boat captains will use this as rail rods during their tuna excursions. Part of the reason is right here, the upper one third. It's called UFR, which is unidirectional fiber reinforcement. So one of the employees of Okuma developed this long strand process where strands will be running up and down of fiber that will help reinforce the rod. And there's a lot of high sticking going on. People holding up the rod straight up and down, and they don't realize it has to come forward between 45 and 60 degrees because it's going to be the rod butt that draws the power of bringing in the fish, not the tip. You got to remember that. So that is one of the reasons why these rods are so strong, because with the UFR technology, you have just strengthened this rod by up to 400%. Now, that's only one of the features of these rods that make them so strong. So to me, one of the biggest reasons this is happening, that accounts for the strength, is the double locking system. So when you got your reel in here, if it's a spinner or conventional, look at it. You tighten your ring down until it's, see, like that, it's tightened down until you lock it in. But with the double locks, look at that. You just double lock that. So that means under a long, prolonged battle of going up and down, that this won't start to loosen on you. And if you're a true fisherman and if you hook the big fish, you know that over time this will happen. But with the double locking systems, this will not happen. And even though UFR increases the hoop strength, it doesn't take away from the sensitivity. You are still going to feel the slightest of nibbles, so you can set that hook properly. Now these are my pieces. This here is a extra heavy. This here is a heavy. Now I first started off with a Makaira 10,000. You know how strong that is. I went with the extra heavy, this one here. And what I found is that the extra heavy was really extra heavy because it goes up to 4x. XXXX heavy. This here was just an extra heavy. I thought I had to get something stronger, but instead I had to go down weaker and get a heavy because the reel was too damn strong. So now I use the extra, the heavy here for my 10,000, and for my new Makaira, the 20,000, I have to use the extra heavy, and it's a perfect fit. Now on the medium, heavy, and heavy, you will get the Fuji K guide. See that? So this way, it's making a letter K is facing this way. So this way, if the wind's blowing back, you're going to get the line twirled around. It will come right back off, and it has the patented Fuji Elkanite inserts. This one here is the extra heavy. This, like I said, this over was just the heavy. Now, the extra heavy over here is going to feature something a little bit different. It's going to be the Alps HXH guides with the zirconium inserts. A little bit different than this one. Believe it or not, 19 models. All 19 models in one piece. So that should tell you something. You cannot beat the power of a one piece when you need power. All right. So all of these pieces, all 19, are between 7 and 8 feet, all within that 1 foot range. That's how crucial these rods are to what they're made for. For me, for the spinners, they're made for plugging as well as bottom jigging. For the commercial charter boats, they're meant for rail rods, which means that a lot of them will put this end here on the edge of the rail and hold on for dear life, because when that tuna hits at night, it's going to take you for a ride. That's why they make 4X. It's because the 4X is stiff enough, but it still have to bend when properly motivated by huge fish. Now, all 19 models, all is going to have the Alps KAH reel seat. See that? That's a KAH reel seat. Now what is it makes it special? Look at this. Woohoo! Look at that. It's flat. See that? It's flat across. It's not rounded like the rest. So when you seat your reel over here and the line goes straight out, it's gonna go straight to your first guide and to all the other guides. Now, if this was rounded and it starts to loosen up, what's going to happen? The reel is going to start turning around on the round reel seat here, but it's not round. Look at it; it's flat. See, so this is a little added security to make sure that even though you're under the biggest fish of your life, everything is going to stay perfectly straight and it'll still give you the edge. Check this out. You have a rubber butt cap protecting your butt section over here. So when you go out trolling, you have your teeth over here, so it'll catch into your rod holder. A lot of people that go for stripers, they like to walk backwards in the water, and they use the butts of their rods as walking sticks to help them brace themselves walking backwards, because the waves are now hitting you in a different direction because you're not walking into it, you're walking backwards. So having rubber butt caps like this helps if you're going for stripers from the shore. It also helps when you're on that rocking boat at night and you just want something rubberized to help you keep your footing, or like me going from the shoreline and you walking around those dangerous lava rocks and you just kind of need a little boost to get you up on the next rock. It's good to have that. Now all the 8-footers have shrink tubes on it, but I'm not going to worry about it because right now I'm not using 8-footers. I'm sticking to the 7.5. 7.5 is a proven winner for a lot of the pluggers. A lot of the biggest fish around the world came off the 7.5. But I'm going to also be using this trolling in the boat as well as plugging off the boat for tunas. So we'll see what happens on that, right? Just remember, these are all one-piecers, so if you're gonna get the 8-footer, you better leave it outside in the garage, because even with these 7.5, I only have a couple inches clearance to the ceiling. And for you lazy ones, I strongly suggest you fill out that warranty card. Nowadays, you can fill out the card that comes with it. If no card comes with it, you can fill it out online with Okuma. And the reason you need that is because these beautiful pieces here have a limited lifetime warranty, which means for the life of the components naturally breaking down, you're covered. So if anything was to happen that says, oh, the component broke down on its own from time, you are covered. But you have to mail the rod back. So if you mail the rod back, they'll either replace it or repair it and send it back to you, which is great. It's only a company that offers top of the line products like that will make this type of warranty. All right, so make sure you fill out the warranty card because it's worth it. And I appreciate that you guys watch my channel, and I'll talk to you later.